is only one spot remaining inside the final four, and with the Pacific Tower waiting patiently to see which of these two teams will be knocking on their door in the semi-finals. Amazingly, it will be one of these two teams where their season ends tonight over the next 80 minutes. And sadly, it's going to be one of our subscriber teams to say goodbye. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to your home of rugby. And of course, the subscriber series known as the GRC coming your way thick and fast in quarterfinal number 2. Today we've got the Flakers and the Dragons, the matchup that will determine the fourth and final semi-finalists of the season. The winner will go on to face the Pacific Tower. The loser, well, they go home and wait for another chance next season. This is a matchup that took place during the regular season way back in round number 1. On that night, it was the Flakers who picked up a fortuitous 20-14 win over the Dragons. Just 6 points the difference, and an extraordinary matchup between these two sides. Finishing 4th and 5th on the regular season table, they've met here tonight to get a place, earn a place, fight for a place inside that top 4. Recent form heading into this, it is the Flakers who come into this game with a loss in their most recent game, going down to the top finishing Pacific Tower, 21 points to 10 in the final round, whereas it's the opponents of the Celtic Dragons who went up big time, 24-0 over the Bolters. Let's take a look at the two lineups heading into tonight's matchup. We'll kick things off with the home team, which will be the Flakers, starting on the left-hand side of Hugo Lambrex, wearing the number 1 jersey, and his front row partners will be Stephen Samuel at hooker and Oscar Chakwara at tight head. Into the second row will be Ethan Holton and CJ Smith, in the back row combination of Francois Valentine on the blind side, Alpha Lautani on the open side, and Captain Craig Anderson wearing the armband at the back of the pack. Bernard Aghan will direct the troops at scrum half, and his partnership with Connor DeMart will be very crucial to their success. The midfield will see the second Valentine, this time it's Pierre partnering up with Oscar Johansson, who was very impressive at the end of the regular season. On the wings, it's been consistent all season long, and if you can't get better than Valentino Josiah and of course Botti Mandia on the wings, you just keep playing the guys that are doing the job. Finishing up for the Flakers will be Joshua Barrett, the most beautiful man in world rugby. You just cannot argue with those locks. Up against them for the Dragons, mixing things up completely. This team has been impressive this year, but still have a long way to go to reach the dizzy heights of the Tower, who they may well meet in the semi-finals. Artur Babev will wear the number 1 with Reece Morgan alongside him at hooker, and Mario Ferraz will be on the tight end side. Steve Parker in the second row with Martin Johnson again captaining this team in the middle of the pack. James Lavia will wear 6 with the impressive Johnny Gates on the open side. Completing the pack will be Willimus Shackington wearing number 8. Into the back line, it's the consistent Sean Cossini at scrum half, with Malo Fa'alapuega wearing the number 10. In midfield, it'll be Jerry Hillary at inside centre and Lee Sheps at outside. On the wings, much the same here too. Bruce Woe has been phenomenal this year for the Dragons. And on the right-hand side will be Afa Tupo completing things at fullback. Cyan Reese will complete this Dragons team. There's a lot to be proven here. It is a team with 7 wins and 2 losses in the Flakers, going up against the 5-win, 4-loss for the Dragons, but it all doesn't matter now because we're in sudden death. On the bench, there's plenty to look at as well for the Flakers. Bobs, Matthews, Barrett, Johnson, Darrenson, Marcinci, Capone and Sanchez. A lot of good, capable, experienced players on there for the Flakers. For the visiting team, the Dragons, Gerald, Wee, Baines, Fafita, Zhao, Tairua, Paulu, and of course Paul Hopper. Again, plenty of players have had a lot of game time this season, missing the starting 15, but sure to be impactful off that bench. The two teams look ready to go. The crowd is raucous as ever. So let's get down to the action. Flakers, Dragons, final spot ready to go. Semi-finals beckon, but who will be going home? Not only will the season be over for tonight's losing team, they'll also take that unwanted crown of being the first subscriber side knocked out of Season 6 in the GRC as we get things underway. Lee Ships in the green for the Celtic Dragons. Kicks off down towards opposite number. Johansson moves the ball swiftly through Lavia. And it's the Dragons who have a very early opportunity here with a good reception and turnover off the kickoff. Nearing the 22 of the Flakers, who are playing in the white shirts tonight, the black shorts. As the number of kicking goes here from the Dragons. They go to the right. Furness has a crack, finding his big number 8, Shackington. A couple of metres lost as they wanted their way back towards their own 10-metre line here, the Dragons. Looking for early inroads into the solid Flakers defence. They find a little bit here too through Johnson, the captain. Leading from the front is Cassini. Wide ball out to his right-hand wing and a chance for Tupou. Throws it back in field. No way through the middle of the park. Right in front of the sticks. They look to the left side. Sheps decked and a very quick and very efficient tackle from the Flakers defence again. Back to the right they go. Cassini in first receiver. Looking for the numbers and options out wide. They get it through Hillary. Out to Tupou once more. Into the 22 he goes. And the danger man up for Tupou is Cassini. Oh, ball around the corner. And Falapuega. Dot that down. Cassini on fire early. A lot of good touches from the number 9. And Falapuega grabs try number 1. Well, you're seeing Sean Cassini was heavily involved all through this. Good tackle at the back from Joshua Barrett. But Cassini, look at him go quickly, go early, get away in the offload of the tackle from Valentine. And finding this man, Falapuega, who does the job justice. He gets the opening points of this quarterfinal matchup. Everything at stakes, all points important. Here is Lee Ships. On this right-hand side, off the upright it goes over. Oh, luck be the lady tonight for the Celtic Dragons. They're up 7 points to 0 early on here against, of course, a very rich team of history in the Flakers, champions in the past. Will this be their year to do the job again?
Advantage.
Oh, there's an early knock on there. And we see both teams struggling to retain the ball off kickoffs.
Advantage over.
Floating through the middle of the park. Finds the Flakers swiftly again on the front foot. Ankahan to his left-hand side, looking through the Tani inside ball there. Look out, here's Ethan Holton. It's a try scoring second rower. Loves to get themselves over the line. In the 22, Ankahan once more driven backwards. Over the ball very swiftly there was Lavia. But it comes back for Samuel, goes to his right-hand side. Looks for some power players, this time CJ Smith. Held up with a tackle, nicely done from Sheps, but the drive from the Flakers is very efficient. Zoltani once more. Oh, there's so much room here on the left-hand side, and it's got to be a try. Instant reply, not denied, and it's put into touch. That is immaculate defence from the Dragons. And over the sideline goes Valentino Josiah. It was all in front of him. He had not much to do, but the defence of the Dragons was nothing short of committed. Well, if only their line-out could be just as good because they're off the try. Stephen Samuel, what a play off the turnover line-out. Samuel scores, and that is the reward they wanted. They did it the hard way, but they get themselves on the board. Well, that was a very good tackle on Josiah down the left wing. But what's Stephen Samuel here? Number 2, the hooker. He's ready. He's trying to put off Reece Morgan. Gets the job done. Well stolen in the second row. And that is just what the Flakers do. They get in the way. They get in your head. And they just make it so difficult to beat them. Renan Ankahan will take this shot at goal. 20 minutes in, looking to tie things up at 7 points apiece. It looks a little bit wide. And it shaves the right hand upright and stays astray. It is 5 points to 7. The Flakers sharpshooter off the money early tonight here, way out left. This one remains a 2-point lead for the Celtic Dragons. Sheps gets us back underway. Dead kick this time. Fighting the try scorer who offloads brilliantly as well. And running hard at the fence is Connor DeMart. Gets out of the 22. Here's Ankahan looking to make up for his missed 2 points. Instead loses the ball. Another chance here for the Dragons. They go perfectly through the guts. Here's Cassini looking for a little bit of width again. Off for Tupou. Try number 2. Oh, that's how it's done. And they hit back in an absolute flash. Afatupo has threatened. But it was that brilliant turnover from Shackington. Good run from Johnson. Quickly recycled ball. Cassini again. Second try assist tonight. He is running the show. And of course, when you got to finish it like Afatupo out on that right wing, he knows the way over the line. Here's Lee Sheps. Chance to really rub that salt into the wound. He hit the upright on the first shot at goal. He's going to do it again. Oh, it's a carbon copy. Lee Sheps has got the radar. A little bit wonky, but they all count all the same. And at the end of the day, the scoreboard reads 14 points to 5. Doesn't matter if they're on the button. Doesn't matter if they're off the upright. They all count as 2. Conversion successful. It's 14-5. And the Dragons are looking hot to trot after 28 minutes here in this quarterfinal. Let's see if they can up the temperature just a little bit. They've finally got a kick-off right. Cassini, well, a very deft little kick there from him. Easily fielded from Joshua Barrett. Now the Flakers have a chance to run it back. Samuel does, well, that's a big shot. Oh, that's a nasty one. And it looks like the captain may well be in trouble here. Moulton Johnson, he's going to the bin. The referee's talking to Afatupo, but there's no way that was Tupou involved. Johnson's the man out of here. The big second rower, he's gone. And look at this from the Flakers. No real confusion from captain Craig Anderson. He's given the ball to Ankahan. Over 50 on the right-hand side. Ankahan hits it straight. And he hits it good. Wow, what a kick from Bernard Ankahan. He smoked it from next door. Well, that adds a little bit of intrigue to the remainder of this first half. The lead is now 6. Of course, a converted try worth the full complement of 7. Speaking of 7, here is Alpha Lautani. And a kick over the top here from Valentine. That is a very smart kick. We always praise him for his intellect there, Pierre Valentine. He's done very well. And this could be a turnover. Ethan Holton on the ball in a flash, but somehow, oh, Cassini's done brilliantly to get that out. And Fala Puega has kicked it away. Barrett will run it back. Look out, here's Lambrex. Getting it out wide to Mard. Goes back in field. Eventually, Craig Anderson just got it. He finds back to Ethan Holton. Oh, he's lost the ball as well. It's turnover city at the moment. Tupou. Now to Cassini who knocks it on. And a man heavily involved is the Ginger Mullet. Oh, Sean Cassini, he's been outstanding tonight. Great tackle from Falapuega. Good turnover as well from Reece Morgan.
Crouch.
And you could well argue that was offside as well from Afatupo.
Set.
In front of the knock-on at the time, but he'll play on as it is. Fed it nicely from Ankahan. What can they cook up now? There goes the buzzer. DeMart gets the ball, feeds it straight to midfield, and away they go through Oscar Johansson. Out wide eventually to Botimantia. He's got numbers on his inside, it's a little bit stagnant and stale. As Holton takes it down, it's recycled very quickly. Afalatani, he's going down the right-hand wing. He's got numbers everywhere, but he takes the tackle. Good defence again. Sign Reese, pick and go. Ankahan, oh, he's gone straight into the big traffic zone. Quick ball up for Anderson, the captain looking to lead. Oh, that is very close to being a turnover for the Dragons. But the Flakers, slow as it is, keep hold of the ball. That is most important. Nice run there, straight into contact, but finding a bit of room. Pick and go from Ankahan. Big spotting offloads as well. It's going to be a try. Surely going to the line. Joshua Barrett just 6 metres out. Ankahan looking left. Numbers to burn. They lose the ball. And it's kicked away from Cassini into touch. That'll be half-time. Oh boy, Johnny Gates has just stolen a 7-pointer away from the Flakers. It's 14-8. It is half-time, and this has been one hell of a matchup so far. 6 points the difference for the Dragons. They've had everything on their side so far. The Flakers have battled for every inch, but they're still in this game, very much so at the half-time break. 6 points it is, 14-8 the score. Dragons lead at half-time. Back we go, Bernard Ankahan kicks us high, very high. And it's taken nicely from Steve Parker. And the Scotsman battling for the ball, battling and failing as it won't come back to the green of the Dragons, but Ankahan's got his hands on it, and Pierre Valentine. Well, he's swiftly thrown that one away, an advantage back to the Dragons. Look out, Cassini's on the ball. He's got into that midfield, which is always dangerous, of Jeremy Hillary. He's looking for his big boys to hit up. They'll go again this time. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Livia has been brilliant tonight for the Dragons. But amazingly, he's made a break. He's made 10 metres, and the referee says we'll go back. For the knock on by Pierre Valentine.
Set.
Well, Sean Cassini is having the game of his life. But this team is going to go far in this season of GRC. He is once more going to be key. Here's Fala Puega. Changes direction, goes back into contact, and a very good run from Mario Funes. Cassini again, finding the good run. Here is Shackington. He's got support, he's got numbers down the left, but he could not link up. It was an easy run-in for Bruce Woe. But Joshua Barrett says, not on my watch. And speaking of on watch, here is Lee Sheps with an opportunity of 3 very valuable points. Leader 6, he's looking to make it 9. He's hit the pole twice. He gets this one, not down the middle, but good enough. 3 on the board for Lee Sheps. He's having a good night off the tee. And the lead is reinstated. Back to 9 points for the Celtic Dragons. Ankahan resumes play, a tall kickoff, nicely taken. Fernandez really growing into this game, the tight end prop. Here's Cassini, oh look for a little kick, he lost the ball in the action, and it's come back here, brilliant for the Flakers. Oh, ball pass from Tupou, here's Stephen Samuel, number 2, he's got a pass, he does, and Valentine can't link up. Oh, it's a shocker. Valentine had it all there. Here's a pick, Holton, round the corner, so many white jerseys to the left. He's got to go. It's too slow. Dragons have recycled their defence brilliantly. And they'll shut it down again to the right. Holding up nicely. Great ball! Out wide, and the try will be scored from Joshua Barrett. Oh, Francois Valentine, the architect of something magical to put the Flakers back in this game. They went to the left-hand side. It was a good tackle on Lautani. Ankahan got it back. Good little step and shimmy from Chuck Waller as well. And Joshua Barrett has been influential up from fullback a number of times tonight. The summer results in a try, and a very important try too for the Flakers. 13-17. Ankahan missed from the left. Nails it from the right. On the money, Bernard Ankahan, not to be denied a second time in this game. It's going to go down to the wire team, and it's 17-15, 2 points the difference. A missed conversion from, of all people, Bernard Ankahan. As Sheps gets his back underway, good play there. Lautani, the basic sparks it away for Stephen Samuel once more. He's got to look for Valentine. Oh, he can't find him again. Well, those two have been very destructive. The hooker and the midfielder. Look at this run, though. Francois Valentine again. Turned over, though, from the Dragons, and away we go. Chance for Lee Sheps to the left. Oh, wow. Joshua Barrett's got to be in trouble. A try and 2 penalties against him. He's having an influential night one way or another. Another 3 on offer here, surely. Yes, that's the call. Well, he is the captain. Is Melton Johnson. He got a yellow card earlier. And he has been steadfast in his decisions, his trust, his faith in his goal kickers like that. Lee Sheps drew the penalty, took the kick, and takes the 3 points to go with it. Lead for the Dragons, back up to 5. They have led this whole game so far. What have the Flakers got? What can they cook up? Fernandez again, brilliant. Slow at the breakdown are the Dragons, and they will struggle, but they do get it back. Cassini Goes to Shackington, changes his mind, goes back into Steve Parker. Cassini again. He loves it, but he's knocked it on. It's picked up nicely there from Craig Anderson. Ankahan looks to his right-hand side. Look out, it's Afatupo with another chance. He's got Valentine. Does he have the speed? He doesn't. He's not even close. In the 22, though. Danger time with just over 10 to play. Up the guts they go, the Flakers. Ankahan goes back to the short side. Twisting and turning and looking for a way through. Shakwara with another good strong run. Tupou plays 9. It's got to play nicely there. To Lambriggs, back to Anderson, the captain. Can he lead? He can't.
Release.
He's taken out about 4 players in green. Ankahan spots a hole. Ankahan delivers the lead. And there it is for Colin Demart. Colin Demart will give the lead to the Flakers, possibly with just minutes to play. Oh, it's a brilliant time to score. And Colin Demart has given the opportunity for the lead to his number 9. Craig Anderson with a very good run. Ankahan perfectly snipes, strikes, and then delivers a perfect pass to his number 10. Well, what does Bernard Ankahan have when it comes to those icy veins? Kick right in front pretty much. No problem, no error. It is 22-20. Flakers lead for the very first time tonight. We have 6 minutes to play. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your undies, hold on to anything you consider dear, because this one's going all the way to side on the left wing. Good tackle. Re-sequel to it. Dragons need the ball. Dragons need opportunity. They need something. It's nicely done out from Lavia again. Defending well as the break from Valentine was almost too much. Ankahan beats one, finds Josiah. Josiah, the support from Craig Anderson. The big number 8
Release.
Goes right to the 22. A minute to play. This is going to be possibly it now. Flakers lead by 2. On the 22 as well. Seconds remain. But they've just got to kick it out now. That's all they've got to do. Oh, they've lost it. It's gone back to the Dragons. Oh, what a time to lose it for the Flakers. Cassini away into midfield, looking for someone to hit up. There's the pass. Oh, Gates has got it away to Tupou. 5 or 6 gained. Cassini back to the hard run of Fernandez. Close to the touchline. But when they get away from there, Gates with a wide ball. Cassini inside pass. Up for Tupou. He's going to sprint them. Oh, for Tupou. Cuts him in half. And Tupou will score. What a brilliant try from Afatupo. There is no substitute for speed. You just cannot put it any other way. Johnny Gates with the ball, but Cassini with the inside pass. And away goes Afatupo. Away from Barrett. Away from Mandir. There was no stopping him. Oh, what a roller coaster of utter brilliance by these two teams. Afatupo started strong, went a bit quiet. The kick is irrelevant. He's the hero, and the Celtic Dragons will move on to the semi-finals. Former champions dumped and left in the mud. The Flakers' season is over. The Dragons will move on. And this has been what we've got to look forward to for the next couple of episodes when the season winds down to the big dance. A barnstorming match, 5 points the difference, 3 tries each. Samuel, Demand, Barrett for the Flakers, Vala Puega and 2 for Tupou on the Dragons. 3 conversions, the difference for Sheps, Ankahan's 2, and of course 2 penalty goals for Sheps to Ankahan's 1. That is the tale of the goal kicking. Taking a look forward at the stats, and the Dragons dominated the second half, fell off and let the Flakers take over. But it was an absolute monster of a game. Just so much action, so many tries, so many opportunities, and of course, some brilliant corner defence as well. That one's in the books. What a game it has been. What an outstanding performance by the Dragons. And let's take a look at what that result means heading in to the semi-finals. We've got 2 matches to come your way before we will find 2 finalists, and that will be between the Toa and the Dragons. That's right, the 2 new teams of just a couple of 3 seasons ago will go head-to-head for a place in the grand final, and the All Flakes will take on the Guardians as the old firm look to take out the new boys. That will be it for your semi-finals. Toa, Dragons, All Flakes, Guardians. Do not miss a second of the action. That has been it for the quarterfinals, and that is it from me today. Hope you enjoyed the matchup. Well done, Dragons players and fans. Hard luck to the Flakers, but next season is another opportunity. I'll see you all next time, but until then, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and of course, take care.